package in the mail. And Crimson Guitars. I cannot wait to see what this looks like. I know it's going to be beautiful nonetheless. But this is my very own custom fretfile and profiling tool. I had other things I need to do today, but this was in the mail and it couldn't wait. So voila. That is beautiful. On the Crimson Guitars website, their store, you can buy yourself one of these fret files, and then you can choose whether you just want what kind of grit you want, and what kind of wood you want, and what do you want to do. I chose that I wanted to have it be a sort of smooth cut, I think it was called, and I got a fret profiling edge, and for the wood I chose Bubinga. Sorry if my pronunciation is totally horrible in that, but yeah, very, very pretty. I cannot wait to test it out.
Hi, this is Tom Shirt on the behalf of Indestructible Productions, and I'm here to talk to you about what I did with some fretwork. Now, the first thing that you want to do, of course, you want to make sure that your neck is completely straight on your guitar that you're starting to work on. And after that, the main thing you want to do is mask out your fretboard, because you don't want to damage your fretboard while you're polishing it. A good thing to do is put on a few layers of masking tape. Now, to clarify, I'm basically following the Crimson Guitars way of doing this. They have uploaded a video on how to do this, and I will link it somewhere. Now I'm just taking the masking tape off of all the frets so I can actually begin, because the main thing you want to make sure is that you have a clean work environment to begin with. Now the next step is filing down the frets, and for that I use the Crimson Guitars fret leveling and profiling tool. I ordered this tool specifically made just for me, with my selected wood. Now there, I was looking at the video to make sure I'm doing everything right, and an amazing tool, absolutely amazing product. It filed down the frets with just a few strokes. I'm sorry about my poor technique, probably. I'm kind of gauging holes into the masking tape a little bit, but I'm sure you will not experience any of these problems. I was just kind of doing things too quickly, but if you make sure that you do things properly, I'm sure you won't have a problem with that. Then after I filed down the frets, I went over the frets with wet and dry sandpaper, 400, 600, and 800 grit, followed by different grades of steel wool. And after that was done, I applied some metal polish to better, polish up the frets. After that, I got out my new shiny Dremel tool with a small buffing wheel with some polishing compound, and went over about 2 or 3 frets at a time and gave them a nice good polish. When I finished that, I started taking off the masking. Got to be very careful with this part so you don't pull off any of your lacquer. And then, seeing as the fretboard wasn't finished, I oiled it up with a good few layers of top oil to make it all nicely protected. And of course, last but not least, after everything is done, everything looks great. Good few layers of top oil on the fretboard. I put the strings on. I prefer to use Rotosound strings. I just think they sound excellent. And yeah, that's about it. Overall, I really loved the most of all about this whole project. I loved the Crimson Guitars fret profiling tool. An amazing tool. I suggest you check it out. I will put a link to their videos somewhere. But yeah, that's about it. And talk to you guys later. Bye.